Hi guys, as always Vladislav Stishenko is here with you. Today in the first part of the video, we will talk about the coins that have recently pleased us with hundreds of % of profit. In the second part of the video, there will be new recommendations for altcoins with their own blockchains. And in the third part, I will share my thoughts about Bitcoin. The video will be as interesting, positive and helpful as always. Right now, please like this video in advance, and we will get started. So, my friends, the first coin that has already managed to please us is certainly APTOS. I gave a recommendation about it in the beginning of this year in my last video. After that, we saw the growth of 6x, which is about 500% of net profit. I find it to be a very good result for a bear market. There are so many questions now about what to lock in, what to wait for, so I will tell you my thoughts. In my opinion, when we see 5x, 6x, it is necessary at least to lock in some part, to feel the taste of victory, and as they say, to protect our profits. And then, based on what is happening in the market, to keep some part of the position. I have personally left the most part of my position in APTOS because I expect quite different values. I suppose that we may see $30 and $50 per coin at some time. And let's just say such a dream might be 100 per coin. Now again, why? The thing is that most of the coins are in the funds now, and they can push the price as much as they want to. And I still have hope that in the case of APTOS, we might see some strong movement yet, because lots of people are feeling this strong FOMO right now. And this FOMO can probably be heated up in order to push the value for some high values, and then sell on the correction to people who will buy in the hope that the growth will continue. I by no means believe that APTOS is some second Ethereum or another wonder blockchain, because there is already a huge amount of these blockchain coins, but on the whole APTOS may take some part of the market in due time. But for today, we can just speculate with this coin quite well. The second coin which has managed to please us is certainly FLOKI. By the way, I gave information about it on my own Telegram channel, so once again, there is an excuse even right now to pause the video. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to the Telegram channel. FLOKI has made about 3.5x so far. I have partially locked it in, and well, I have left most of the coins in case of further movement. In terms of news background, things are again pretty good for them. The community has just recently voted to burn about 5 trillion coins, for an estimated amount of $55 million. They are also developing their own Valhalla meta-universe. But if you take a look at the work of the market maker and the team altogether, things are looking even pretty good. At the last bull run, when the coin blew up dozens of X's, many countries around the world displayed billboards with the FLOKI logo on them. Well, even Elon Musk himself pushed the information that the next dog's name is FLOKI. By and large, if to analyze who holds this meme coin, it can be observed that there is just a certain conglomerate of wallets. There may be several dozens of them, which own all these coins, and respectively they can push this token as they like and send it to the moon. In any case, it doesn't really matter who bought it. In case we see some further upward movement now, I recommend to leave at least a part of this coin for the long run, in case of some strong shot to the values at which FLOKI was traded earlier. Let's move on to the second part of the video, namely to our favorite altcoins. After all, we have finally seen the long-awaited rebound, and the time has come when you can locally pay attention to some altcoins, which we have already done with you and earned quite good money on it. And for today, I'd like to highlight 4 coins with their own blockchains that I paid attention to, which I added to my cryptocurrency portfolio. The first coin is called EOS. It is an old scam from way back in 2017, but seriously, there was an ICO at the time. It simply raised record numbers of about $4 billion. The ICO took place in the format of auctions during the year. They raised money from the middle of 2017 to the middle of 2018. I remember, I even participated in that auction at the time, and the average value of the coin was about $1.50 or $2. Well, what is an interesting fact is that at the time they started collecting money, Bitcoin was worth about $2,500. The Ethereum was about $200. And of course, I would say earlier, the investors who have been holding it up until now are obviously disappointed and dissatisfied. Because right now, EOS can be bought for about $1. By the way, this coin has never been evaluated high enough in the bull run, but nevertheless, I have a hope that it is high time the admins did something about the price over 6 years. Especially after we saw the record bottom in the Bitcoin pair that the coin just recently was worth below $1. Now it has jumped above $1 because the Bitcoin itself has gone up. If you look at the statistics, the number of applications that are connected to the EOS blockchain is growing. Admins make some imitation of a turbulent activity, and I have hope that this Bitcoin can make some access. So I've added this coin to my cryptocurrency portfolio, quite a significant amount. I hope that EOS will not fail. The second and third coins are like a father and son, Polkadot and Kusama. These blockchains are interconnected because they have the same admins. And let's figure out what Polkadot is. It's a network for interconnecting different blockchains that solves the compatibility problem in between them. But Kusama is a kind of test polygon, and some projects are often launched first on Kusama, because it's much easier to do so, and then go to Polkadot. But if you analyze that Polkadot and Kusama have a huge number of good cryptocurrency projects, these are quite popular blockchains. I, for my part, consider these investments without expecting any crazy access. These are rather such fundamental coins, which can show some growth, but I wouldn't hope for any 100 access here. All in all, the price has corrected nicely from the bull run, and I have decided to buy it. And the fourth coin I bought is also the lightest blockchain in the cryptocurrency universe, which weighs only 22 kilobytes. It's called Mini, and it has corrected quite nicely after the bull run. I can say that this is some sort of bottom, because there are still some excess among those people who entered in the very beginning of the funds. But I have some hope that this coin may still show itself somehow. That is because there is quite good news background around it, and now I observe such gradual growth and value recovery, so on the whole, one can buy it for a small part of the sum. Let's move on to the third part of the video, namely to our dearest and nearest beloved Bitcoin. And to begin with, I would like to say that we can see now is not the bull run. This is just a rebound, which is exactly what I expected in my previous videos. And in fact, we have earned quite good profit on this rebound, because I told in the previous videos that I started to buy bitcoins at $16,000 and the max that can potentially be there, because in crypto anything can happen, the same as in life in general. So having $8,000 or $10,000 there doesn't mean having it tomorrow. There might be some kind of hard drop before halving, like it was before halving 2020. But it may not happen, so we always have to diversify and buy in portions. We've actually already done that, and I intend to at least partially unload the positions I've gained at $16,000 in case the Bitcoin value rise continues, maybe $28,000 or $30,000. Now, a lot of people are feeling strong FOMO, those who have been out of the market. And this FOMO should logically continue to grow, because it would be dumb. Well, I mean, it's not logical at all. I was talking about it in my previous videos, that if Bitcoin fell to the $10,000 mark, when everybody is waiting for it. So it is probably more logical to make a manipulator show that now the market has changed, and people would believe that it's the beginning of the bull run. And there one has to expect some reverse movements. But so far, I'm personally positive and have even started to buy some altcoins. Because even in today's market, it is possible to continue earning on altcoins, and APTOS and FLOKI are an example of that. In terms of the news background, things are again very good. If earlier the markets were shaken in anticipation of the Fed meeting and the interest rate increase, then as of today it is already predicted that the minimum will be just an interest rate increase this year, from 1% to 1.5%. For you to understand, last year the interest rate was increased by more than 4%. All in all, it all sounds pretty good. Inflation has slowed down, the Fed is there, the markets are also kind of starting to wake up. The key is to make sure that this 2023 does not have any seismic shifts like it did throughout 2022. And then maybe in 2024 we will see that coveted new bull run, a new round of growth where we'll be able to earn thousands of % in profits. So I'll keep my fingers crossed for that. And so, my friends, please give us your feedback in the comments. How do you like this video and was it useful to you? Write about what you think about further Bitcoin value, if it is market reversal or just a rebound and we see nothing there later. Also write about the coins I recommended, goats and promising coins or scam blockchains. It is interesting to read your opinion. If the video was interesting and useful for you, or like it, subscribe to the channel. The bell is in the description, and there is a link to my Telegram channel there as well. I post a lot of valuable, interesting and useful information. Well, in general, you have to be there for sure. Thank you all very much for watching. I love you all. Hugs to you. Have a great day. Bye.